100%. I've been in DC for a few weeks now for work, and I've been to protests to film to see what's going on and what people are protesting about. Most of them are about how they hate Trump, they hate Elon, they want Trump out of office as usual, and the amount of times they call Trump, conservatives, and Trump supporters fascist, you lose count after a while. And this is one example: no fascism, yes democracy. This is a second example, comparing Trump, Musk, Vance as tyrants and saying stopping fascism because they think Trump, Elon, Vance are fascist. Here's another one, comparing Trump as a fascist again, saying stop fascism now. This doesn't compare Trump as a fascist, but I want to add it in there because they do get creative when they insult Trump in many ways. And I know I don't look that great. Don't come after the comments. It's been a long day. I've been working all day. When you ask a leftist what is a fascist, what is fascism, they'll always dodge the question or say, oh, Trump's a fascist, Musk's a fascist, anyone that's a Trump supporter is a fascist. And you always ask them, what examples would they do is considered fascism? They always say, oh, taking away my rights. And they really don't tell you which rights, or they're very vague. So I'm going to answer that question. What is fascism? Who started fascism? And that person is Giovanni Gentile. He is the father of fascism, and his mentor was Karl Marx. And like Karl Marx, Gentile wanted to create a community, that of a family. And Gentile believed there were two diametrically opposed types of democracy. The first one, what he calls, is liberal democracy, which is the United States tends to go towards, in his opinion, which he dismisses because it's too individualistic, basically too centered on liberty and personal rights, and he thinks that's too selfish. The second one, what he calls, is true democracy, where individuals willingly subordinate themselves to the state. Like his mentor Karl Marx, Gentile was a leftist and a committed socialist, which they don't tell you about the founder of fascism. Gentile explained that fascism is a form of socialism in its most workable form. He said, while socialism mobilizes people on the basis of class, fascism mobilizes people to their national identity as well as their class. Basically, fascists are socialists with a national identity. And this is where Mussolini comes to the picture and made Gentile's words come into action with his book. And the book is called La Doctrina del Fascismo. I may have pronounced it wrong. I'm sorry in advance. But a quote in the book that states about fascism, it says, all is in the state and nothing human exists or has value outside the state, which is what Gentile believed. So that's information about fascism. If you have anything you want to add more, feel free to add in the comments. If you have any more questions, I'll be happy to answer.